Is... Sorry, what? Okay. Hello? Is it still on, or? Okay. That was very, very odd. I... Okay. Yeah. I think I have to deal with that later then, because yeah, just restarted. Alright, that was very strange. I don't know what happened. Yeah. How was the bit connection then? The connection shows that it's perfectly fine. Why did it disconnect? What was that? I genuinely have no clue what that was about. Okay. Yeah, I'll continue forwards, I guess, and check after stream. Then that was very strange, very strange. Look, the simple reality is that you need me to escape. Without me, you won't know, you won't even make it past the barrier. What barrier? Exactly. And I thought, and though I hate it, I need you guys to help me and us to escape. She reached her hand towards me for a handshake. Allies. Let's discuss first. Kat leaned against the wall while the rest of us debate what to do. Can we really trust her? This might just be another trap. It's not like it'd be the first by her to fall into Jiro. You're right. That said, it's not like we have much to lose at this point. Even if she'd done terrible things to us in the past, we still need her to escape. You alright, Ali? I'm fine. I'm just angry at myself. Hey, don't beat up yourself about it. We're still alive. That's what counts. She's right, you know? I'm not sure how I'm feeling right now either, but we're still alive. Okay, is it still running? Yeah, it's still running. Wow, that... So weird, so weird. I'm not sure how I'm feeling right now either, but we're alive. That counts as something. You're right, Jiro. And as much as I hate to say it, I think we'll need Kat's help. Trustworthy or not, if you want to stay that way. But we'll have to keep an eye on her. But we'll need to keep an eye on her. I couldn't say it better myself. Alright. Alright, Kat. If you want our help, you're going to need to answer a few questions. Ask away. What the hell is this 6 show for? And why have you been forcing us to repeat it over and over? as someone from the Resistance, it should be obvious. This is just one of hundreds of killing shows we air. Shows that keep people scared. They keep people from the organization against the government. You want to paralyze people with fear. You broadcast exactly what will happen to you if you rise up. You're monsters, you know that? I don't disagree with you. But we're not in charge here. Some of us still have family to lose, Ali. Continue. Before we air each show, we test them internally on test audiences to see what kind of ratings they bring for the fortunate and what kind of despair they bring for the less fortunate. If they tested well enough, we'd air it. But if it wasn't efficient, we can just film a killing dating show over and over to see which version of it rated best. You can't bring people back from the dead. It was the same for test audiences. You can't just make them watch multiple versions of a show as they'd remember previous versions that would influence their opinions. There was no way to test multiple versions of a show without losing the feeling that their lives were really in danger. But the memory rewriter would have changed that. It did. We weren't able to reuse everybody. Our volunteer actors, the test audiences. Since we could just make people forget what happened, we could film run after run of the show as if the first time, as if it were the first time to all of you. And that's exactly what we've been doing here for the last 2 years. That was a lot to hear. Okay, so what I got from that is that we're being set as an example for people who try to go against the government, which is like the main providers for these sort of shows, and there's like thousands, probably like millions of them around like the world, maybe. And they're hosting these shows to set an example to people what would happen if they decide to go against the government and the resistance. And they've just been doing it and doing it and doing it for years. It's very cruel. It is very, very, very cruel. But it's... yeah. It's very surprising too. Yeah, that's a lot. That is a lot. I had a feeling, but to know that people looked at us like we were nothing but lab rats, while I was genuinely afraid for my life, it's sickening. We were silent for a while. If you've been testing the show this long, when's the real thing? There is no real thing. It's only the version test. It's only what version tests the best. That said, there's only so much time Damien is willing to spend on the show, and that time is almost up. This is the last run of the show. If you don't escape before the end, you're all as good as dead. I know Damien and I have said that we'd let you and your chosen partner go if you achieve good enough ratings, but it's a lie, isn't it? Yeah. I'm sorry. I've waited this long to try and help you guys. I've been too scared to risk it all, but I have nothing left to lose now. She extended her hand for a handshake. Allies? At least till we're out of here. I don't really have a choice this time either, huh? If you wanted to, you could report us right now. That's true. But my word would count for more than all of yours. This is true. This is very true. But that wouldn't save the person I need to. Like it or not, we have to work together. Then it's a deal. Alice shook Kat's hand. Kat, you sure you don't want to? I'm fine, Scarlet. It's not important anymore. And we don't have any time to waste. If you say so. Anyway. The only time we can escape is the last day of the show, between midnight and just before sun goes up. That's when the boat comes to the newly engaged couple, and that's the only way off this island. It also doubles as a supply ship. We use it to replenish between each run of the show. As there are no other planes on the island, a boat would be far slower. Unfortunately, it's not so easy. There's a protective shell around the island which performs two functions. It renders us invisible to satellite. It's also the reason why your people couldn't find us, Ali. Second, if anything bigger than a human being tries to get in or out of the barrier, it'll get fried unless emitting a compatible IFF signal. The only way off this island... the only way off the island that will have that signal is the boat. I'm betting it'll be heavily guarded. Well, yes, but not from people on it. The ship itself will be run by a skeleton crew. It's a staff on the island who we'll have to watch out for. That still leaves the question out of how we'll deal with them. Last time I checked, there's hundreds of them, and not even 10 of us. Actually, it might not be so hard after all. I've got a plan that might just work. Though, I have to admit, it's a little crazy. I like the sound of that. If it involves zombies again, I'm out. You explained her plan to us with a renewed confidence that could inspire anyone to believe. Luckily, we still have tomorrow, so we can just have that amount of time we need. This just might work, Yui. You're a mad genius. Let's just say that I've been holding back my creativity till now. It's crazier than anything I'd imagined, and crazy enough to work. Let's get to work. Wait, were we even listening to the same plan? The others went their separate ways to help prepare for Yui's plan. But Kat stayed. Our business wasn't finished just yet. What's up? Bro, see, the thing is, I understand that she says she has someone to protect, but I still don't like her. I still don't like her, because she still betrayed me. I'm not gonna say what's your game, because, yeah, how am I supposed to trust you? I want to trust you, Kat. I really do. But you've burned me before. How can I ever trust you now? That's fair. The only thing I can say is to try and make you trust me is that we both have people we care about, Jiro. And if you don't escape, then the person I care about will go down with you. I'm not asking you to put your neck out for me. You'll never have to. I'm just asking for your help. I'm just asking for you to help somebody that you've never met and never will. Somebody innocent. It's strange. This woman has me put through hell, treat me like a lab rat, and more. And yet, somehow, I think she's telling the truth. Honestly, it doesn't really matter if you trust me. You'll see that I'm going along with Yui's plan either way. I'll trust you, Kat. I'm sorry for yelling at you earlier. Don't be. I literally shot you. Yeah, she actually like shot me. So I I think that earns you the right to be angry and more, no? Yeah, can I shoot you back or something like it? We need some like equal exchange. Well, I've gotten to know you over these past years. Not for more than a couple weeks straight, but I got to know you. And I think you're rude and manipulative and have no problem lying to my face. Hey, can we skip the part where you compliment me? You're also incredibly crass, you keep secrets from everybody, and you finished? But I don't think you're a bad person. Every time the show ran, you always talked to me to make me feel like I wasn't alone. And you made sure I never lost hope. I know that was never part of your job. You didn't have to do that. Yeah, you did. Over and over. It must have been tiring to do that over and over, full well knowing that we were doomed. I don't know why you're doing all of this, but I believe that you do care about helping people. I'm flattered, Jiro, but you got me wrong. What do you mean? Like, literally, what do you mean? Everything I've ever done to you and the others has been for my own selfish reasons. It just happens to line up nicely. Though I appreciate the compliment. Unlike before, I couldn't tell if she was telling the truth. She's just a dickhead, honestly. I just don't like her. I do not think I would like her. We went our separate ways shortly after. I spent the rest of my night helping the others with preparing for the plan. I was exhausted when I went back to my room, but I still couldn't fall asleep for several hours. Dope. Hours, eh? It's as if something's on the tip of my tongue, but I just barely can't grasp it. Yet somehow, I know I'm closer than I've ever been. Kat was true to her words. Instead of having another date on our 6th day of the show, she planned a huge party for the staff instead. A thank you for all your hard work party. As soon as she told the staff that Violet would be cooking for the event, all of them dropped everything and helped prepare for it. I mean, she's a good cook, so I understand. Violet cooked mountains of food as if her life depended on it. In truth, it did. Yui was playing games with the staff outside. It didn't take long for her to become a fast favorite for them. I'm pretty sure half of the staff were playing games just so they could get her to notice them. And she knew it. I have to admit, I'm pretty impressed by Yui. Her plan really is coming together. Terra and Scarlet joined forces to make sure all of the staff join the festivities. Terra used Kat's producer room to field any stragglers who hadn't joined the festivities. As Terra found them one by one, Scarlet turned on the charm and made sure that they came with her to the party. When it was time for Scarlet to switch to another mission, Ellie took over, though I'm told she employed more force than charm. Quite an Ellie thing to do, I guess. Meanwhile, I ran around like a chicken with his head cut off, trying to make sure every part of our plan was going smoothly. And for once, it did. A few hours later, we had every staff member on the island partying their lights. Everybody's here. You bet. We should have seen the ones that tried to run. I made sure everyone came. Made sure everyone who came stayed too. Perfect. Everybody's eaten. As they should have. It is fine food. It looks like it's all going according to plan. I'm just going to go ahead to get to the fun part. Scarlet pulled out a remote from her pocket and pressed a button on it. A few seconds later, fireworks were shooting from the sky, from the night sky above the partying grounds. The cheers of the staff were like thunder. And with that, the plan is going as smoothly as can be. Great job, team. We owe you one, Yui. Right back at you, Ali. We cheered as firework after firework lit up the night sky. Whoa, are the fireworks supposed to be this bright? Come to think of it, fireworks are practically blinding. I have to say, I did a pretty good job with these fireworks, though there might be some side effects to watching them from so close. Let's worry about that later. Yeah, let's not worry about the whole side effects thing from worrying. Let's not worry about the whole side effects thing when we're like gonna escape today. Yeah. The fireworks were a signal to those trying to escape that there was nothing left to do except to wait. It's going to be a long night. I know what we said before, but it'd be such a shame to spend tonight just worrying over what might happen tomorrow. We might live, we might die, same as any other day. Instead, we just dance the night away. You know what? That sounds great. That sounds lovely. Let's do it. Come on, let's dance like there's no tomorrow. Yuck. Don't be like that, Terra. It'd be good for us to blow off some steam. Dancing sounds like exercise, and exercise... LA picked up Terra over her shoulder. And away we go. Come on. Scarlet grabbed my hand and pulled me with her to where people were dancing. The others followed close behind. They sure are carefree, huh? Some things never change. Maybe we'll get out of here tomorrow. Maybe we won't. I hope we do, though. Yeah, I hope we do too, honestly. I like to think that one day we'll look back and remember this. It was the most fun night I've ever had. Out of all the nights that I can remember, we lived like there was no tomorrow. And now we'll find out if there is a tomorrow for us. We waited in the darkness for hours, waiting for the boat to come. The plan was simple, yet had no room for error. First, we need to make sure the boat is really coming. It's later than usual. You think they're already onto us? No, it'll just be a little longer. It's cold. There's no point in worrying at this point. If they're onto us now, we're already dead. All we can do is wait. Waited for an hour, then another, then another. We were losing all hope. I guess it's here. Cat pointed towards the ocean. We all looked in unison. Just as she said, the boat was coming. It looked huge. Despite how far it was practically massive from up close. Alright, it's only going to be a few minutes before it reaches the shore. Let's look at it. Let's book it back to the mansion. Second, we need to get back to the mansion before the boat reaches the shore. From what Kat told us, the staff will physically inspect the mansion to make sure we're there. We can't rely on overriding the feeds. If we're not there, they'll sound the alarm, and our chance of escaping will go slim to nil. According to Kat, it's how I got caught last time. We made it back to the mansion, and I rushed over to our respective rooms. I turned off the light, then jumped into bed, pretending to be asleep. A few moments later, I heard the sound of someone opening our door. It must be them. There was a few mechanical rhythm to it. Footsteps. A door would open. More footsteps. A short pause. Footsteps again. A door would close. Repeat. Over and over, closer and closer, till it got to my room. I tried my best to make my breathing sound natural. Breathe in, out, in. Footsteps. A second later, my door opens. I can tell there's probably about 5. Breathe in. They're walking closer to me. Breathe out. I can tell that 2 of them are in front of me. They're muttering somewhere under their breath. You have to pity her. Come on, she could do better. Rude. Breathe in. Hey, something's wrong. Feels like my heart stopped. Breathe out. They're moving closer to me step by step. What's that? Breathe in. I think. It takes everything I have not to move when every nerve in my body screams to run. This is it. They're onto me. I can't help but ball up. My fist. Ball up the fist in my hand. Never mind. We're done for the night. Let's head out. Sounds good to me. I heard them walking further away from me, then outside the room. Finally, they closed the door. I breathed out like never before, into the next part of the plan. We regrouped downstairs. That wasn't so difficult, was it? Like taking candy from a baby. Wait, where's Tara? I'll go check on her. As if on cue, Tara came running downstairs. I'm good, don't worry about me. And I definitely didn't fall asleep just now. I didn't buy it. The rest of us didn't either. Alright, back to the problem at hand. We may have avoided detection for now, but there's going to be upwards of 100 guards on patrol between here and the boat. There's little to no chance we can make it without being seen, but it's a chance we'll have to take. Actually, we had just the thing for that, courtesy of Scarlet and I. What's that? Well, you went through all the trouble preparing such a big party for the staff. It would be a shame if we didn't give them a little extra to chew on, no? You didn't. Oh, she did. Wait. Did they... Were there sleeping pills in there? Oh my fucking god, man. You cannot be fucking serious. They put the zombie thing on it. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, brains. Okay, yeah. Well, accounting should have hundreds of zombies littered the fields. You know, I can't believe we ever let you make shit, Scarlet. You better be glad that you did. Now that I think about it, couldn't we have just put a sleeping agent or something like that in? Where's the fun in that? Well, we still have to go past them. We still have to go past them to get to the boat, right? Don't worry about it. I got my fair share of experience in taking down zombies. Ah, yeah. Something about that rubs me the wrong way. Don't worry about it. Let's be on our way. We managed to sneak out the mansion without much of a fuss. As soon as we got into the forest, it was smooth sailing. There was just a few zombies in there. To be honest, how much Scarlet enjoyed herself taking down was more concerning. I'll worry about that when we get off this island. For now, I'll focus on getting out of here. A few moments later, we made it to the beach. The boat was in clear sight. Wow, it's huge. Let's not waste any time. We rushed to the ship and ran straight on for the captain's deck. You guys wait here. It's practically guaranteed that the engine's been tampered with, and I need to fix it. If I know my father, he'll do it just the way it was last time. You know what? Jiro, come with me just in case. Maybe that's where the crew members are. Lead the way. It was pitch black inside. Kat had to shine the light to see anything. Strange, where are they? Well, it's not like... Well, let's not look. Let's not look a gift. Horse in the mouth. Is that a reference to like a Trojan horse? Found it. Alright. Chalk up to my dad outsourcing everything to the grunts. This is child's play to me now. Got to fixing the engine. Watch my back. We still don't know if we're in the clear, and this is just gonna take a minute. Got it. I turned around and kept a lookout. It was almost impossible to see anything though. Since when were you a mechanic? Honestly, since my first failed escape. I had to teach myself that there isn't exactly a trade school on this island. If I hadn't, I'd never be able to help anybody escape this island. I'm sorry if I didn't trust you before, Kat. I get it now. Why you did what you had to do. Keep talking like that and you'll raise a death flag for both of us, jeez. We can talk more later if you'd like. In the meantime, this boat's fixed. Nice. Let's tell the others and get the hell out of here. We ran back to the others and told them the good news. At the same time, Cat revved up the engine of the boat. We were all good to go. We literally jumped for joy as the boat started to move. Oh, fucking hell, this music again, bruv. Gosh, I can't believe we're really doing this. We're finally getting out of here. It's hard to believe, but it is true. We did it. Now, you don't have to talk too much to thank me all at once. Fam, I actually relate to Terra, I'm not gonna lie. I actually do relate to Terra. You really did it. Thank you, Cat. You really saved us. You did. We wouldn't have been able to get to this point if it weren't for you. There's no need to thank me. Actually, I should actually apologize that I didn't do any of this sooner. Intercom rang out. Cat turned as white as a sheet when we heard the voice that was all too familiar. No. Damn it. Damien. Ding, ding, ding. I guess you learned at least something in school, Cat. Not enough, clearly, but hey, it's something. That's all we got to win a participation ribbon somewhere. You knew what I was planning. Of course I did, dearie. I made you. I know exactly how you think. And I have to thank you. Your mother would be proud at the show you've given us these last 2 years. What? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I forget to tell you? While you were busy filming Jiro and all those other bitches, my team was filming your brave attempts to save these idiots. Gives the audience a little more reason why you should stay in line, you know? After all, if I do this to my own daughter, imagine what I'd do to someone who wasn't. You're a monster. Flattery will get you nowhere, Kit Kat. Well, if it doesn't matter now, do whatever the hell you want. We're getting out of here. We fixed the boat and there's nothing you can do to stop us. We're getting out of here. Saying garbage like that is just playing with fire, love. The earth started to shake. Even though we were on the boat, I could tell the island was rumbling. In the distance, a metal barrier slowly rose out of the ocean all around the island. I climbed higher and higher till it cast a shadow over the boat. Higher and higher till the only daylight we could see was just from the circle above us. We were trapped. How about we play a little game? How about we play a game, little rats? Damien spoke down at us from some kind of holographic screen on the walls. He gestured to some kind of machine behind him in what looks like a strange kind of stadium. I've got myself a little switch here that controls the barrier. One push of this and you'll be free to go. It'd be easy for you to waltz in and flip it. You've gotten rid of all of our security. But this switch is only going to work if you have 2 people's handprints, producer level clearance. Sure, you've got Cat, but you'll never be able to get mine. He pulled out the same gun I've been shot before. Though don't let that stop you from trying. The hologram disappeared with a click, leaving us in uneasy silence. Our hands are tied. We've got no choice but to go back. Hello? He's got a gun. He'd take us down before we'd even have the chance to grab him. We've got no choice though. If we wait here, it's only a matter of time before they can send people after us. I guess we have to head back to the beach. Let's turn this around. We got to kick it. We've got an ass to kick. No, that's exactly what Damon wants you to do. The turning point, the turning around part of the ass kicking. I'll leave that to your imagination. Damon has a script he wants to see play out. People try to revolt, fail, and get killed. I guarantee you, if we do just that, he has a plan for it. He'll find some kind of way to turn us against each other, and none of us will be making it out of here alive. Even so, we can't just stay here and wait until we're out of time. Jiro and I will go flip the switch. Besides, we're the only two people who can do anything about it. What do you mean by that? I thought that only you and Damien. I'll explain the way. There's no wait. There's no time. Jiro, are you ready to run? I won't allow it. There's no way we are letting Jiro go back there without us. You said it, sister. I'm not letting you lose your one chance of getting out of here. Scarlet, please, do you know exactly what Damien is capable of? I don't. I don't like this cat. I know. Let them go. Believe me, I hate this to my core, but Kat's right. Kat didn't waste a moment as she reached for my hand. Okay. No. I think yeah. I will save it off here. And we'll continue next time. And next time will most likely be the ending part of this game, honestly. Yeah. I'm still just kind of out of it today, so I'm sorry that this stream has been kind of off. But yeah. So yeah, next week would most likely be the finale. Or so it seems it will. But yeah. Thanks to everyone that came around during the stream. It was really, really... It was pretty fun, yeah. It was pretty fun. It put me in a bad mood today, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, this is just gonna be the end. So, thanks to everyone that came around. Thanks to everyone that, you know, decided to listen and stick around, even though, like, stream collapsed. So I have to make this, like, a two-parter, I guess, on the YouTube channel. The YouTube VODs. But yeah. So yeah. Have a good time, everyone, and hope you have a good rest of the day, and goodbye.